Live from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Pennsylvania, San Francisco, and Miami. Welcome to the Jersey Boys Sports Talk NFL Draft special show, the 2023, where we're gonna have live reaction. We're gonna go through the draft. Who gets what? Is the predictions gonna happen? Is the mock-ups that you guys did and maybe what Ray did is correct? Things like
No.
that. Join us. Obviously, you can subscribe in all our podcasts, Apple Podcast, Spotify. You could also go and subscribe in our channels, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And you can also leave a rating and review below. Leave a comment. We'll be chatting through the chat. And you could also download our app, the Sportscast for iOS, or visit our website, thesportscast.net. And join us, the co-host of the Jersey Boys Sports Talk, Vic, is on assignment, but he may join us tonight a little bit throughout the show, maybe a little bit. But we got Mr. Byron Jones. How you doing?
Doing wonderful. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. The weather's nice here. Your 76ers have made it to the next round with Joel Embiid 50-50.
I don't watch those guys, man. The 7'2", 300-pound flopper, man. I can't stand it. He spends more time on the ground than he does walking around, man. I hate that guy. Him his bad feet.
And joining us all the way from San Francisco, Ray Sherrod, who may have another team going to Vegas. What's going on with the Warriors? Up 3-2 against the Sacramento Kings.
Man, come on, man. Like, we the defending champions. Sacramento is our little brother in our backyard. So they need to recognize they just young bucks. They playing tough. They're playing good. I'm glad that we had 3-2, and we just need to just wrap this up and go on into the next play to the next guys.
Who do you want, the Lakers or the Grizzlies?
Honestly, I take the Grizzlies. I take the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
I don't want to deal with LeBron. Don't want to deal with LeBron.
And join us, Kevin Tyree, all the way from Miami. Kevin is a Tua believer. Welcome to the show.
Yes, I am. Let's go Heat.
And the Miami Heat. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee.
Dude,
that was crazy.
They beat the Bucks.
That was
and
crazy.
They're facing the New York Knicks. Remember that rivalry?
There he is.
Live from Cancun, Mexico.
Oh, this guy.
We got Victor Rocho. Welcome.
Hold on, you know, I got to get rid of this. Choose my background. None. Yeah, boy.
Now he's showing off, huh?
Yeah, brothers.
Oh, man.
Jersey Boy Sports Talk live from Cancun, Mexico. The NFL Draft 2023, baby.
That's all right, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Enjoy life, my brother.
Now, wait, I am. Miami Heat won.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Byron's got some great headsets. We're doing good there.
Funny guy.
I spoke. And by the way, I want to be a quick shout out to Mrs. Jones, Byron's mom. Happy birthday to your moms. God bless her. And gentlemen, thank you for filling it. I wasn't sure I was going to be here today, so it will be an interesting draft. I won't be able to see what I have, but good for the Miami Heat. Hey, and the Knicks. It's going to be good. Let's see if this rivalry turns into something. And one more thing before we go into draft. Santiago. Whoa.
Tell that to Ray.
I'm telling it to you, Ray. You like the Warriors, right? You're San Francisco.
Yeah,
Santiago said they were going to lose. Santiago said they looked bad. Byron agreed with him.
That guy Fox was pretty good.
Byron agreed with him. He goes,
I don't remember that.
They barely run. They barely won. They didn't look so good. I go, they are the champions. Make sure we're crystal clear. Until you dethrone them, they're still in it. They're the champions. Yes, Santiago?
No doubt.
Yeah, right now they're looking good. And
you said they didn't look too good the other day.
They look pretty banged up, but Ray is feeling redemptive now.
I'm just telling you, you don't count out the Warriors,
this, man. I've been through this before, and it's all good, man. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yep.
So
they got the Mahomes on the screen, huh?
So I got your back, Ray. Just so you know, I mean, I'm on the Heat first, but I like the Warriors on that side. You know,
Man,
Santiago doubted them.
So tonight is the NFL draft. A lot going on. Carolina Panthers is on the clock. The draft is being held in Kansas City. Vic, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Interesting. I want to see what Green Bay does with their picks. One, obviously, I want to see what our Giants do, but we're not high up anymore. So, and I want to see who goes first. I want to see if Bryce Young. I want to see if our, Byron's done a great job with the mock draft, and I like to match it. Do we have it? We have your latest draft, mock draft, Byron?
Yeah, in my hand right here. Come get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave here for Philly.
I got my draft.
I'm gonna leave here for Philly. By the way, this is right outside my door, just so you know. I'm on the balcony. So that's why I guess that's what I'm looking for. This draft ain't that good. So, but I'm just curious.
Like less hype, right?
I heard the guy from Ohio State bombed his test. CJ Stroud, is that correct?
Yeah, CJ Stroud, quarterback.
He bombed his intelligence test or something. So again, go back to the poor quarterback coming out of Ohio State. And I don't know. I'm curious. I don't think there's much that I'm looking at. I like to see. I think Byron did a great job in what he thinks the draft's going to go. Love to see what Green Bay's going to do.
2 quarterbacks going first.
We'll go from there.
Yeah.
So Ray, what? Yeah,
they've been saying like what.
One last thing, I just got to throw out to Kevin, my boy Kevin, because I love you, Kevin. Right?
I'll do it.
But remember when I told you that if he stays healthy, now it's if he stays unretired, if he stays and he doesn't retire.
There you going nowhere, bro. Do you know the check that's gonna be available if he shows out this year?
I understand.
That check is gonna be that check. I wouldn't say it'd be 50 million, but it's. I'll leave
that alone. I'll leave that one alone.
No, you'll see.
I'm just saying he mentioned it though, right? He did mention that he considered it, which was surprising to me.
But you saw the injury.
Surprised you, right?
You saw the injury. If that would have happened to me, I would have thought my mind might have went there too.
Well, Byron, what do you think if he gets smacked this year? You think that memory of retirement's gonna come back to his mind?
Well, Lamar Jackson got 51 there, and that's the going rate now. I think he'll shake them cobwebs loose and come back.
That's a lot. But
he Lamar Jackson. All right, let's go. Keep going. Go ahead, Santiago. It's your show. You go. You're running the show.
Okay, you gave me the reins. Ray, what are your expectations tonight? Any particular team? I know Victor said the Green Bay Packers, but you're a Niner fan. But any other particular team you're looking out for tonight?
I want to see Carolina grab a quarterback. I want to see the Houston Texans grab a quarterback. I think 2 quarterbacks is going to go 1 and 2. I think Bryce, I don't know. I'm looking. I don't see that phone. He ain't picking up that phone. I'm getting a little worried. But I'm thinking I had, believe it or not, on my mock, I had CJ. But man, CJ, come on, man. You should have studied, bruh. You should have studied.
It's so really bad,
I think I said, man, come on, man. I hope that was just jitters or whatever, but I'm looking at Bryce and I'm looking at now CJ. I had CJ, I'm flipping it. I think Bryce and then CJ. So Bryce, he going to the Panthers and CJ going to the Texans. That's what I got. And as far as my Niners, I wanted them to move up and move up. Let's make some moves.
What does the Niners need? Do you need like defense? You need like another wide receiver? Like what's the deal there? What have you heard?
I would probably defense, definitely defense, and defense, because that's our bread and butter. Everybody knows that in San Francisco, it's our defense. Get some players, look for the future. Get these guys in and get them in the program. Because we always done good in defense when it comes to drafting and molding these guys. So, but then again, we lose our defense coordinator. We've been losing defense coordinators. So, man. But yeah, I'm looking. I want defense. I want the defense. Looking at defense right now first.
Defense to boost up San Francisco. Byron, you made a few mock-ups. Anything surprising you think is going to happen? What have you heard today?
Today, Houston Texans might not take a quarterback. That was one of the things floating around up here. That they might either take Tyre, the outside linebacker, defensive end from
Alabama.
Not the other guy from Texas A&M, either him or Will Anderson. And I thought about it, because used to the head coach, D'Amico Ryans, is an Alabama guy. So maybe he might lean toward Will Anderson because you figure he's going to know everything about the kid if they don't, take a quarterback. But that was one of the things that were floating around. And then hopefully this pick doesn't come in. The other thing that was floating around, that Will Levis was going to be drafted by the Carolina Panthers first. That was something floating around too a couple hours ago.
Kentucky quarterback?
Huh?
That's a Kentucky quarterback?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a big quarterback, and Frank Reich likes bigger quarterbacks. So hopefully it doesn't happen, but never know. Wow, so, that's a long time.
Yeah, what have I been told? Problem that the Carolina is trying to milk the clock, so I guess they're going to wait till the last minute.
So the basketball.
Well, remember, you got to know what happens, right? If Bryce Young is that high up, maybe Carolina is trying to leverage it to see if someone's willing to give him something for it. Right?
Hey, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
But we don't have a pick.
There's no reason for them to rush. There's no reason for them to rush. When you got the number one pick, maybe someone else wants it more.
Or maybe somebody else wants, move up to one to get the guy they want and not him.
That's a good point too. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's any players in this draft to make you just give it all up for move up that high,
Yeah, I agree. I don't think
it's a mediocre
draft that's that quick to pick this number one either.
That's a mediocre draft, man.
Hey, Kevin, can you lower your camera a little bit? We see from your nose up. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't even see myself. I don't even see myself.
We see you though. That's okay. That's matters.
That's good now.
We're good now.
Thank you, sir. I thought you were covering the mustache.
So, Kevin, Miami does not have any picks for the first round.
Stephen Ross. Thank you, Stephen Ross. Being an idiot. This is live stream. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You might come sue me for my coins, my little bitty coins.
What, is he going to come after you?
You might come after me and sue me for my coins.
You live in Florida, man. You got a Jersey boy. I got your back.
All right, cool.
Pick is in.
Oh, the pick is in?
The pick is in, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they already called him. He looked a little too happy right there. They called him already. Let's see.
Go ahead, Vic. You're able to share the screen if you want.
Thanks.
Let's see who we got.
So Bryce Young is in Kansas City tonight, and he's wearing a nice suit. I'm not sure if Ray can see him.
Byron, this is the last one I have on the 2B. Is this right or no?
No, it should be up to 6 on that one.
All right, it's got Roger Goodell, and the pick is in. And in the first.
A lot of Panther fans.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to the Hall of Fame game.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Zach get inducted.
And you're gonna see Zach Thomas.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
You should text Andres. Andres lives up there. He's right by.
It's official. Panthers have selected quarterback Bryce Young. It's official.
Andres' office is in Canton.
Okay.
In the Hall of Fame.
That's his backyard.
No, it's his office. He goes to work at the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
That's the USFL.
Oh, I'm 1 for 31. Woo, got one.
Okay, hold on. That's what I was trying to pull up. So you said it's number 6, Byron?
Yeah.
All right, let me find it.
1 overall.
Bryce Young, one of the big criticism is not big enough. He's a skinny quarterback.
5'10"?
Allegedly.
Allegedly 5'10".
5'10".
5'9".
How much does he weigh, Byron?
$150 and maybe a bucket too.
He's not a got on there, bro.
Byron, I don't have your 6.0, Byron.
You got 5?
You got a shirt leg hanging out of his suit.
You got a what?
A shirt leg hanging out of his suit. Look at the front part of the suit.
Hey, Vet, what's going on, Vet?
We got Aaron Bernstein, Vet Rage Gaming. Welcome to the show.
What's going on?
Bring all the boys on the Jersey Boys show, baby.
NFC East.
That's what I'm talking about. NFC East representing.
Are there any Cowboys fans out here?
Yeah, we need Mark and we need Eric to complete the whole cycle because Eric's Philly and Mark is Dallas.
And Alan, another one watching Commanders.
All right, let me try to find.
So, couple of news
from emails
you, Aaron.
I don't have it.
But before we get into that, what are your expectations for tonight, Aaron?
I don't know. I was hoping there'd be some news on a sale prior to the draft, but I'm not waiting on that. I want defense. I want a defensive player. We need defense for our secondary would be lovely to see. Defensive line, somebody to replace Chase Young.
What happened to the Chase Young thing?
What happened to him?
He's injury prone. What hasn't happened to him?
Like Tua?
Exactly. He's injury. He's hit or miss.
They're comparing Bryce to Drew Brees. They're comparing him to Drew Brees.
Yeah, he's something else when he's on the field, though.
Byron, this is you, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is Byron's mock-up, his last mock-up that he actually went on last night to Alan's show.
Correct.
And he has Bryce Young going to the Panthers.
The second one's gonna be it's not gonna be.
It's no guarantees.
But that's not Byron's fault. It should have been, but that guy bombed this test.
Yeah, but how many times have they done that to a kid? The last week or so. He did this. He killed 35 people, and he's a bad guy. How many times does that happen? That happens all the time. At the last minute,
they're trying to pay him less money. Yeah.
I mean, Vince. I remember Vince Young. He did not do well on his test, man.
Do well in NFL?
That's a good play. Exactly, Kevin. That's a good one.
He had other issues, though.
That's
issues.
A fact.
Oh,
that's a fact.
Garbage.
Crab legs.
Garbage.
James Winston.
Yeah, the other guy.
Yeah, Winston had all kinds of stuff.
Well, look at Trey Lance.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right.
They say Trey Lance was the smartest quarterback selected. Isn't that your guy, Ray?
What's that?
It doesn't always translate.
Isn't Trey Lance your guy at San Francisco? They're trying to trade him. And he was supposedly the smartest quarterback in the draft. Higher than Mac Jones.
Bye.
I can't believe it. Mac Jones
drink the Kool-Aid when they get in the league. They drink the Kool-Aid. And they just forget. They stop working.
Yeah.
And then you got to understand, everybody in the NFL has talent. If you made it to the NFL, you have talent.
There's no doubt. If you make it a practice squad, you got talent.
It's like
Brock.
For example, Zach Thomas. Come on, man. He outworked everybody.
We love Brock out here, man. Love Brock.
Yeah, we have to. The guy's technically undefeated. Because he got hurt. He couldn't finish that game.
Nah, he went to the San Francisco Giants game.
For the Texans.
They gave him a standing ovation, man, and he was just, hey,
yeah.
Texans said the pick is in, so we'll see who that person is.
Will Anderson?
CJ.
No, CJ Stroud. He's been selected.
Look at that. Byron hit it on again.
Hey, 2 for 2.
But Byron just made the point that they say all this stuff, over. They end up picking the guy anyways. Right?
And they need a quarterback.
All our fans and our listeners out there, you should be go to the Sportscast website and download this draft. This is your fantasy football list, brothers. And girls that play the game, because he's picking them. Right. He's 2 for 2.
CJ Stroud, huh?
Right.
CJ Stroud is a little bigger quarterback, right?
A lot bigger.
Everybody's
a lot bigger.
Dude, everybody on this show is a lot bigger.
Hey,
wow, that hurt, man.
Never know.
Ouch.
What hurt?
I have Will Anderson. I have Will Anderson.
You just said he's a buck something wet.
Got him going number 3.
I got Will Anderson going number 3. Edge from Alabama.
He's a beast.
Yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got here. So I'll go on and off. Tell me when it's in.
The third pick will be Arizona Cardinals So I believe they're on the clock right now.
So, all right. In between, what's going on over there in Philly? Anything happening in Philly? Anything happening with Saquon?
No, nothing. He still ain't signed his tender, so he's waiting it out. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
He'll sign just before camp.
But do you guys got any comments on Aaron Rodgers finally be traded?
No.
Do you think they gave up too much or they gave up enough?
I don't care.
Okay, Kevin, we know that you're Miami. Stop. Let's get him out because he's coming after you. So that's right. Hey, for the record, if Tua stays healthy,
that's a big if.
So winning the AFC East, according to Kevin Tyre. I just want you to know that.
Don't hate on us, man.
I hate on
you. Hey, just so you know, I believe in Tua. I believe in
Tua too.
I believe in
Tua.
Tua.
Man.
And Tua we trust.
I believe in Tua. I also believe in Tua. I just believe that he won't play a whole season.
Tua is the best quarterback in that division.
Oh my God, Byron! Oh, you're the guy who picked Sam Darnold, dude.
No, I picked the other guy.
Who's Zach Wilson?
Zach Wilson. That's what
as the rookie of the year. So don't pick quarterbacks.
I have my redemption.
Right
my redemption. Tua is the best quarterback in that division.
Oh Lord, have
no, I wouldn't say that. Okay, not right now. I wouldn't say that right
now. Stop. By Santiago, I don't know if you have my document or not. Make sure you keep this section of the recording so we can record Byron stating that.
All right.
27. I'm tired of going to the archives to try to find something that he swears he never said.
Deny, deflect. I keep telling you.
Exactly. But now he keeps forgetting this is recorded.
Wow. I was a law enforcement. Even if it's recorded, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Santiago is our producer and the owner of the Sportscast Network.
Which one of these quarterbacks need to have? They have no option but to start right away, or they're going to be able to sit behind someone.
No, Bryce Young's going to start right away.
He start right away.
Okay,
that's for sure. I mean, he's got to start, or maybe game 2 or 3, but he's got to start.
Levis might have to start too because the guy that starts now is Mills, Davis Mills, and Keenum, and some guy EJ Perry are the quarterbacks they have there. So he might be starting right away too.
You mean CJ Stroud?
Yes, Stroud. Yeah,
that's tough though, man. Come on,
What Joe Burrow's
come out the gate, huh?
Burrow's
but you got those are different type of quarterbacks. You knew, like Peyton Manning. You knew when he came into the league, he was going to be.
Well, Peyton Manning sucked his first year.
You're the number 1 pick. You're going to get paid a lot of money. You better get on the field fast.
Yeah, wow, that's true. But like Wilson, they might have ruined this guy's career by he can't handle the pressure. And his career might be just over with. Maybe sitting behind Aaron Rodgers for 2 years that might revive his career. But I don't know.
That's
him a lot of money to sit behind him.
But that's the problem when it becomes quarterback drafts, is that there's so many busts. That's why for a period there was a time that quarterbacks were not picked real early in the first round. They were just too expensive and weren't doing it. But then we got this rash of phenomenal quarterbacks between Mahomes, Justin Herbert. Look at Brock Purdy comes out of the last pick and he does well. You had a group of quarterbacks. Who else? You got Jalen Hurts has been producing.
Buffalo Bills.
You got Burrow. I mean, this is a lot. That's a lot of great. Oh, Tua. I'll give Tua in that league. I'll put Tua in there. Don't get me wrong. If he stays healthy.
There you go with the air quotes.
Yeah, if he stays healthy.
Let the man live, man. Let him live.
I want the brother to live. I just want him to stay healthy.
Hey, 23. He making 23.9 this year. He's good.
I'm sure he's good. He can pay his hospital bills. But the deal is that it's the problem with being the number 1 quarterback and going to these lousy
right now, man.
Going to these lousy teams, like you said, Kevin, it hurts them anyways. That's the problem. That's why I love when like Eli Manning or these other guys tell them, no, you pick me, I'm not playing.
Well, that's the nature of football. You're gonna go to if they're picking that high, that means they didn't have a good year. So that's just the way it is.
Eli was the last person to really do that. Where I ain't playing there. Nobody else did that. No.
He was the last.
I don't remember like 2. What it was John Elway before him, and then Eli Manning. Yeah, that was way back. But Yeah.
That was before y'all time. Just so you know.
So that's just the way it is.
Yeah, but that's what it stinks because you're right. It hurts quarterbacks. I mean, look at Burrows. Something's
breaking
that
news.
good. Go.
Arizona Cardinals are trading with the Texans at number 3.
Ooh, Texas get a quarterback. Who's the one who said that they want Texas to get a quarterback? Wasn't that you, Ray?
Oh, the Texans. Okay. I thought the Texans.
Ray, did you say you wanted
back on the clock?
Quarterback, Ray?
Yes.
Texans just picked the quarterback.
Yeah, so Houston now
Houston
has back on the clock.
Yeah, because Houston has the 12th pick. So in this draft.
So guys, what do you think Houston's going to select now?
Quarterback, like Ray said.
Well, they already did.
Will Anderson, an Alabama guy.
Yeah, I see
Arizona?
that.
Oh, Houston?
No, to Houston. Yeah, Houston has had number 2. Now they had number 3 now because they traded with
Wait a minute. They got number 3?
Number 3, yeah, Texas.
Yeah, I said this earlier that Arizona was talking about Arizona been talking about trading that 3rd pick.
Will Anderson. Will Anderson going?
Either him or the other kid, Tyree Wilson. One of those two.
The Texans, so they had the 2 and 3 pick. Oh, Texas.
Wow, DeAndre.
How do they have the 2 and yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Texans shooting, they're going for it.
So
boy.
Texas did pick a quarterback, and now they got
pick is in.
Wow, they got Will Anderson in.
That's maybe they moved up one. Will
get a top quarterback.
Will Anderson's going at number 3.
Maybe they moved up to get him. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, Will Anderson, it is.
Yeah. Well, they moved up to get him. They wanted him bad.
That's the Alabama head coach there, D'Amico Ryans, Alabama guy.
Byron. Byron's 3 for 3.
He
might do better than Stroud, I guess. You never know.
Byron's 3 for 3.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of, sort of.
Must be the headsets.
Yeah, that's what it is. I can hear. What?
The plane has landed. Folks, please buckle up. We're about to descend into Philadelphia.
Whoa. Philly, man. It's Philly, home of the cheesesteak.
Who's better? What's the two cheesesteak companies that be battling against each other with?
Geno's and Pat's.
Geno's and Pat's, and they're right across the street from each other if you ever come there.
Right.
And this is what you do.
Why can't you pick up some and ship them to me?
I ain't gonna do that. when you come here, then you'll get it. But you have to go get Geno's and Pat's. Make sure you got somebody with you. That way you can you can swap it off and try. But it's Geno's and Pat's. But if you really want the best is D'Alessandro's.
D'Alessandro.
That's that third one I heard about.
D'Alessandro's.
That's the
make me want to get my.
We gotta have all these. We should do a Jersey Boys trip. We'll all go and do a show out there. We'll do like a long show, eating everything. Or we should do a round robin trip. Let's go see Ray. Let's go see Aaron. Kevin, come down to see me and Kevin and Santiago. We're easy. We got 3 in one shot.
I mean, I'll be East Coast in like 30 days. So
the promised land.
Where are you now?
I'm in Minnesota right now still, but I'll be in Virginia.
Will Anderson, number 3.
So Cardinals get the 12th pick, the early 3rd pick, 1st pick in 2024, 3rd pick in 2024.
Damn.
So they got a lot.
Wow.
The Texans get the 3rd pick and the 105th pick.
Oh, I don't know about that. Good,
they give up a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
they're trying to do something.
Texans are going to look good next season?
No.
Not
yet.
Another
give them 2 more seasons, not this upcoming, but maybe the next one, if that. I mean,
for them to mess it up.
No, they're not. They have a new head coach, Ryans, Alabama guy, who
I think he's going to be good there.
Who was the defensive coordinator? Where?
Alabama.
Where'd he come from? No. Where Ryans come from?
Tulsa.
Ray, where does he come from?
What's that?
D'Amico Ryans. Where'd he come from?
Come on, San Francisco.
We don't know.
There you go, San Francisco.
San Francisco. Come on now.
I'm like Travis Kelce. I don't know who that coach is.
Yeah.
This boy size, man. Let me see.
Come on.
Well, Anderson looks pretty.
They got a special.
Oh wow, he bear hugged. He carried Goodell.
Yeah, he did. Oh, there you go.
And Goodell's a big guy.
Yeah, he's huge.
Will Henderson's bigger.
No, I know that, but still, carry this dude.
253. He got to put on some weight. Well, not really.
Wow. Let's see.
So Will Anderson, Byron, how would you compare him to like any players in the past? Or
Well, last year when he played very well, a certain Alabama guy was comparing him to the late great Derek Thomas. He's good. I don't know about Derek Thomas good.
Yeah, you need. No, you got to get some seasons under your belt to do that.
Because Derek Thomas was a dog. He was a beast.
I got Anthony Richardson, Florida.
Going next. All right, Byron's got Levis.
Anthony Richardson, Florida.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the reason why I'm saying the Texans aren't going to do good because they got an Ohio State quarterback.
Oh.
Wow, that hurt, man.
Ouch.
Byron, oh my God. If I wasn't on the show, he'd say the same thing because what loves to contradict everything.
Yeah, I know. Everything you said, go opposite.
He goes opposite
all the time.
But one thing we do agree with, there hasn't been Ohio State quarterback that's done well in the NFL.
Or they might go. They said the best fit is Witherspoon. Is the best fit.
Witherspoon
for the Colts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where's Witherspoon on your thing, Byron?
Way down
I got him going to the Bears. I got him going to the Bears. Witherspoon going to the Bears. But that's right now. I'm just looking at. They're saying best fit would be Witherspoon, but I'd get they need a quarterback, man. They
got Minshew, Foles, and Erlinger or whatever the kid's name. Come on.
It's Sam Erlinger.
I got my shades on.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
How many fingers am I holding up?
One.
You know what? I think we had the same amount of quarterbacks, and look what happened to us.
It's Anthony Richardson to the Colts, official.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh boy, that's a shocker.
Florida Gator quarterback.
All right, Byron. You had Will Levis.
Yeah, the other guy.
That's okay.
Not bad. The Colts, pretty much needed it. Right, Aaron?
Colts need a quarterback.
Yeah, they've been trying to find that quarterback since they lost Luck. They've been going. They've been out of luck.
They were hoping you give him Carson Wentz back.
Yeah, but this guy,
I would have been okay with that. Well, he might get a job there as a backup. That's about all he's going to be good for now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but this guy's probably not going to play for a year or two because he's raw. He doesn't have that many starts down there at Florida. I think they said 17 or whatever. It's not many.
Right.
His completion percentage wasn't that high, so he's going to be a little. He's athletic, but he's going to need a little work. So he might have to sit.
By the way, God rest Jerry Springer passed away today.
Yeah.
Almost 80 years old.
79.
79.
Yeah.
Guys can hear it. Can you guys hear it?
Yep.
Hear what?
Somebody's partying.
Nice. So Ray,
I mean, Gardner's got a 1-year contract, so yeah, he can sit for
on and looking like a crazy. You looking crazy right now.
Yeah, I can't see anything. So to get a guy, he's got to tell me what their dress is like and stuff. Because you know how sometimes they wear some crazy clothes.
And I was scared to say Anthony Richardson because there's a whole lot of other guys they could have easily just scooped up. But I said, they really, really need a quarterback. They need a quarterback. So hopefully they got it. But he's not this year. Not this year.
You don't think he starts this year?
No.
You said they got Minshew over there?
Yep.
And Erlinger.
They signed him for a year. For a year.
Okay, yeah, that'll be a good for him to learn behind Minshew. But he has experience, in the league for a minute. So he's won in the league also. So
yes, he has.
He'll be okay. It'll be okay.
And new coach Shane Steichen, who came from Philly. So we'll see how that goes, right, Byron?
I got whoever said Lucas Van Ness. I got him going next to the Seattle Seahawks.
Van Ness, yeah. Which the coach of the Seahawks told Gino, "Hey, there might be a chance we might select the quarterback." So,
Herndon Hooker.
And for the record, back to the Heat. Stephen A. Smith thought it was time for Spoelstra to retire.
No way.
Man, you know what? Stephen A. Smith needs to shut up.
Yeah,
That's what makes him the money. His mouth made it. His mouth is what made him the money.
That'd be controversial.
Need to shut up.
I'll just be honest. I didn't think the Heat were going to be able to beat Milwaukee. But Jimmy Butler just go to another level in the playoffs.
After Jimmy Butler put up 56,
that's where the money make.
52 points, was it?
56.
56. Crap.
56 and then 42 last night, I think.
Yeah, once he put that. But remember, Santiago, you got me on record of what I didn't like about Jimmy Butler. And for the last 2 years, he's been listening to me and doing what I told him to be doing.
What was that?
Was that he has to be like Wade did, know when to take over, forget everything else. All right, you take over the game, right? Superstars either take that first quarter, wait a little bit, take that last quarter. Look at Curry. Curry, same thing. If he's hot, he goes. If he's not, he'll take. You got to take over. You're the superstar. You can't. You got to win or lose by you. That's it.
What you guys say about that, Ray?
We'll see.
We'll see about what?
No comment. No comment.
Wait a second. Let's go. Look, bring it up. You're going to tell me that Steph Curry doesn't take over when he needs to take over?
He shoots 30 shots a game. 30,
yeah, but when he needs wait a second. When needs to, he'll put up 18 points in a row because he has to do what he's got to do to get him back in.
I don't want to say nothing to jinx my boy. When I start talking smack, things happen. I did that in the very
I'm going to talk.
Beginning.
That guy did good. And Draymond's got to do what he's got to do too. So
Draymond was shooting a lot.
I don't want to say because I was talking smack and they ended up smacking us in the mouth not once but twice. And then I said, you know what? Let me be quiet and let's just do our thing. And we did it. And man, they even kicked E40 out of Sacramento. Okay.
If that's your jinx, I'll let you go. But I talk smack and it follow through with them. Right, Santiago?
Yes, offline and on the shows.
Offline and on the show. I said, Warriors going to beat them. Trust me.
I just,
that's the deal. Superstars got to win or lose.
Oh my God, he's he crying.
Taking 35 shots a game, I would too.
Who?
Nah, shout out to him because he got my boy a laptop. He got him some shoes. Ooh. He does great out here in Oakland, man. My kids' camp drove up. They gave all the kids laptops, shoes, backpacks full of school supplies and stuff. He's a good dude out here.
Who? Which player?
Curry.
Oh, Curry?
Steph Curry. Yep.
Steph Curry.
That's not a legal gift, is it?
What's that?
That's not a legal gift.
He recruited him to the Warriors.
Not a league. Not a league.
I don't know. That sounds like a legal gift to me.
Yeah. Seattle's up.
Seattle's taking a long time.
Who did you take for Seattle?
Yeah, who you got, Byron, for Seahawks?
Tyre Wilson from Texas Tech.
Yeah. Texas Tech.
He's one of those long, defensive ends, 6'6", 275, can run like a deer, like I did.
6'6".
Y'all see who they were comparing the Colts quarterback pick for? Comparing him to? They had the Anthony kid. They were comparing him to McNabb.
McNabb. Like Donovan?
Right now,
the best Eagles McNabb.
Right now, the best available DE right now is Lucas Van Ness, and I think they're gonna take Lucas Van Ness.
You think so?
Too high. Pick till number 25, Byron.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. Tyree Wilson. They got as wow. They might go with Tyree. They just might go with Tyree.
They take a long time.
They got 2.5 minutes left.
Unless they're looking to trade with somebody.
That might
be. Kevin, you get picked?
Huh?
They said they're going with Tyree. You getting picked?
I wish, man. Hey, give me some of that money.
See your phone.
Kevin Tyree's getting picked tonight.
I'll take that paper.
Yeah.
I will take that. I'm older now. I know what to do with it.
Quite interesting developments. So, Aaron, the Commanders will close out the deal next month, apparently.
I'll believe it when I see it.
What deal?
With
This alleged sale that they keep talking about.
Oh, that's Magic
Josh
Johnson
Harris Group,
right?
Yeah.
Alleged right now it is, unless somebody else comes out. But
the Canadian said he is still in the game, like he's still in the running. He said,
"Who's in the running?"
The Canadian owner.
There's a Canadian billionaire. I can't remember his name either off the top of my head. I can probably look it up. But
Astropoulos or something.
Yeah, he's in the running, and I don't know because they keep saying stuff, but I keep hearing things. But yeah,
he was on CNBC this past week. So yes, I'm still in the running.
It keeps getting pushed back and further. So I'm not. I mean, it's hearsay until it actually is. Somebody comes out and says, "Hey, the deal's done." I'm not going to buy it. I'll believe it when it happens. Do I want the Canadian billionaire to buy it? No, not really, because I have a feeling that if he buys the team, we're going to see the team relocated across the border.
There's no way they're going to prove that.
You don't think they would?
What's it take?
Ever. This Washington's main staple. There's no way.
Can't take them out.
But do the other owners have to vote on that to move?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The other owners have to vote, and then the commissioners got to say, and then there will be an uproar in Washington. You know,
gotta have like 3/4.
Yeah, I think if anything,
and you got to justify. You got to justify how you can sell something for $6 billion, and you need the reason teams move because they weren't making money. You know, this and that.
Seahawks goes for
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
That's my point.
And they took an awful long time. If that's
they went with a cornerback. They went with a cornerback.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Somebody called it here. Witherspoon. Wasn't that you? Was that you, Ray?
Illinois.
No,
they passed on Jalen Carter.
I had
Jalen Carter.
I had Lucas.
No, but I thought someone mentioned Witherspoon because Byron said he had
him. Yeah, I heard
him later. Yeah.
Why Witherspoon, Byron?
He's good in press coverage. Corner. He's the top ranked corner. So if that's what they feel that they need, and Seattle's always had a good great history as far as with the corners they've had. Richard Sherman, the twin brother, whatever, I can't think of his name.
Pete Carroll's a defensive coach,
and he's also 70-some years old too. So
he's
getting up there.
He's 181 pounds. His grade they gave him was a 93 for on here. The overall rank is 7.
That kid Christian Gonzalez is big and good.
Yeah.
I think he's like 6'2". He's a little taller.
He's big, fast. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, boy. His dad was 6'9".
Jeez.
Yeah, well, Seahawks like cornerback Jalen Carter still on the table. Byron, do you think he'll get selected soon or a little later?
Well, he wanted, I picked him, because I figured with Campbell, the head coach that they have, and Aiden, Hutchinson that's there, you put this kid in the middle, and now he's got a coach who's going to be on him to do the right thing and not make the mistakes that he's made, and he could be a beast up there for Detroit Lions.
Ooh, Seahawks. Boo.
But they also might pick a corner because they did get rid of Jeff Okudah, the first round pick they had a couple of years ago.
This draft is going long for a lousy draft class.
That's because everybody wants to play. Let's make a deal.
There ain't too many deals to be made.
Is this a weak draft year, you think? Is that?
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
not much hype.
I don't think anyone in this panel could say that like we were that great, comfortable about how great the number 1 pick was. Just stick with that alone. If you,
you see that hit? No, wow.
All right, guys. Look, I may call back in, but I gotta get ready. I gotta go to dinner.
Enjoy, man.
Guys, enjoy it. I appreciate it.
Who's paying you?
I'm in an all-inclusive place, dog. It's
well,
already paid.
All right, well, eat up then.
I get all 5 things I want. It's all unlimited everything.
Make sure you get.
I don't drink, so that's the sad part. But everything's included.
Make sure you get some scrimps.
Hey, don't drink that water, man. I got Montezuma revenge when I was out there.
I brushed my teeth with bottled water.
Man, I had a cheeseburger and lettuce with tomatoes, and messed me up.
Game over.
All right, well, hey, gentlemen, I really appreciate you stepping in for me. You guys always do a good job. All your shows are fantastic. I really appreciate it. Byron, also awesome job with the draft pick. Santiago, thanks for taking leadership on this. I appreciate it. God bless. And maybe I'll call in between because I know one of my boys wanted to see it. But I'm going to tell everybody here on the draft. Everybody's like, oh, when's your podcast? I go, well, got to eat. Got to go do different things. All right. God bless.
Pop in again if you want.
All right.
Sounds good.
Talk to you soon.
Good night. Go Giants.
Peace, guys.
All right.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Jones. Bye.
Yeah, we'll be sitting here for a while.
Oh my God! Look at that hit. Oh.
Yeah. So Detroit is in the running.
But have you noticed these? They're taking way longer than years past that I remember. With how long they're taking to choose a player.
Because the money is even more, man. You got it's a lot on the line.
they only do the
look. I mean, I'm hoping to God that they just Washington picks a defensive player because
I got Jalen Carter from Georgia going to the Lions.
Me too. Right.
Who do you got? Who do you think's going to Washington?
Who's going to go to Washington?
Who do you think?
I got a cornerback going to Washington. Joey Porter Jr.
Okay.
Joey Porter Jr. cornerback.
I think it's going to be. I could see it. I mean, we definitely need a corner, but I think it'll end up being. I think it'll be a tackle. I think they might look at Darnell Wright.
Arizona is trading up to number 6.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. Man. Yep,
so they saw something.
They're trading with the Lions for the number 6 spot.
Arizona,
yep.
They just mortgaging the future. They giving up everything. Wow. Scratch that off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a scratch.
Jonathan Gannon, the new head coach in Arizona, making some moves. Well, not just him, but him and others.
They're killing him around here, though. Ooh, man. The fans, with that guy, because it was some question they asked him, and he tried to blame it, on the defense, and it was crazy around here for a minute when they blasting this poor guy. He lucky he got up out of here.
But what do you think the Cardinals will get now, Byron?
Might as well take Jalen Carter.
What do you think, Ray?
I'm still gonna stick with Jalen Carter, DT, Georgia.
We'll see what happens.
And I'm looking best available. They got him on ESPN. They got him at number 4 as the best available. Let's see. And then best fit, they're talking about T. Wilson from TTU.
Forgot about him.
271 pounds, 6'6". It's a big boy. He's got a grade 94 over the overall ranking number 4.
If Jalen Carter hadn't got in the situation that he was in and didn't have such a bad interview and the bad draft combine, that he probably would have been one of the top 3 players picked, but he just I don't know what he was thinking of.
Knucklehead.
That's the guy that got in a car accident or something. Racing.
Yeah, driving 190 miles an hour, and you got traffic cameras all the way down the road. Oh, that wasn't me. Oh, yeah, sure was.
They all say that. That wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, I heard that 1,000 times.
All right, Cardinals are taking Ohio State offensive tackle Perez Johnson at number 6.
That's
What was that?
What?
Why do you think they made that pick, guys?
And it was
Somebody got a block for the little guy out there. The other little
Tyler
one,
Murray.
Tyler Murray.
I
Oh, yeah.
mean,
he did. He needs some protection.
I mean, there was a guy from Northwestern
Skoronsky.
that, yeah, they could have. I mean, he was actually the best available in that position, but I don't know. I think they reached. I'm gonna call this a reach.
Yeah.
It's a
Left
reach.
tackle?
Well, the other kid from Northwestern can play guard or tackle. He can play either position. But,
Exactly.
Parrish, that's
313 pounds is Peter. 313 pounds, 6'4". They gave him a grade of 92, 9 overall ranking. Plays with great balance and mirrors, well in pass protection. His punch, I mean, he keeps his hands inside and shows good snap in his punch. He's good at the fundamentals. Sound run blocker. I would have, if I was going to go with that position, I would have went with this guy. But I don't know. It's something they see in him. The other guy. Wow.
Yeah, that's a shocker that high.
Yeah, that's a reach. Why?
Yeah, who would have thought that one? But they gotta protect the little guy, right, Kevin? They gotta protect Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that massive contract.
Yeah. Yeah. They should have thought about that.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, I never heard of this guy.
Cardinals. Perez Johnson from Ohio State.
Got the bling on there. Bling it up.
313.
It's all that NIL money. That's what that
I mean,
is.
he's almost honestly, he's 6'6", 313.
It's a big
He's
dude.
A big boy. He's a big boy
He
too.
is.
Good Lord, I'm looking at him now, man. Good Lord.
Look, and that's TV.
I've seen.
Just think in person.
But the other guy from Ohio State, DeJuan Jones, that might get drafted in the first round, is bigger. Is 6'8", 374. The other kid.
The Las Vegas
6'8",
Raiders.
374?
374.
And even move?
Yes.
Good gosh.
Yeah.
That's huge, man.
All right. I mean, come on. Tyree Wilson. Come on, Raiders.
You think the Raiders might select them?
Tyree Wilson, Texas Tech.
Oh, okay.
They gonna. That's what I think is going to the Raiders.
Or corner, Christian Gonzalez.
Ooh, yeah.
Mountain man. Good God.
Yeah.
Exciting draft class. So, well, interesting moves, couple of trades.
I think there'll still be some more trades. I could see Washington might trade, but I don't know if it could be a pick, it could be a player.
You think Dan Snyder's still making the moves?
As much as I don't want to say, as much as I want to say no, I still think there could be. No, I'm thinking by player, I mean I could see potentially Chase Young getting traded.
Really?
They've obviously given up on him at this point. I mean, they're not picking up the option. I agree with it. He hasn't done anything besides he had potential, but injuries kind of ruined it. And I could see them moving on and using it as a potential trade piece to get some more picks on the draft. I don't know if it'll happen, but I mean, I could see it. I mean, I would think they could potentially get at least 2 picks this year's draft and possibly, next year's.
What do you think, Byron?
Stay hurt.
I always liked the guy, when he came, coming out of college, because I remember we were in the running tank for Chase, with the Giants. And, once he hurt his knee and it sort of the wheel just fell off the wagon, he's not the same, explosive. But it also takes like a year past the energy for him to be back the way he was. So, hopefully this year, he's playing for a contract, that he'll be same Chase Young.
Yeah, if they keep him and he can get back to that all-pro level that they thought he was going to be great, I think they'll keep him. But and if he doesn't, he's not going to make it. He's not going to be with the team.
Yeah, he reminds me of LeVar Arrington.
Oh, Lamar
they
was
got
so much.
ESPN. ESPN's got Wilson as the best fit.
So ESPN has these projection models for each team.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. AI sounds like artificial intelligence. You know, you should like this player.
You know what? They may as well let Washington use AI as the owner. We might have a better
ChatGPT.
chance.
Which is the commander select.
Wow.
Oh crap! Interesting. No, this is a good one. So next is the Raiders.
But they're
I know Ray has some sentimental heart with them, but you want to get a cornerback for the Raiders? You said.
I have Tyree Wilson going to the Raiders.
Tyree Wilson. How about you, Byron?
I had Richardson going a quarterback, going there, but I guess now, he's got a new home. Maybe Will Levis, maybe Herndon Hooker. I'm gonna throw that out there. Tennessee guy.
Could you see a running back go there?
Well, they do have best overall would be this Robinson guy from Texas. He's got a grade of 96. They got him over like
They
2
gotta be
overall ranking at 2. So they got this running back from Texas. And they're
but
saying that's
3.5. They're down to 3.5 minutes, so they're either really thinking it out or is it going to be another trade?
Yeah,
but is he better than Josh Jacobs? They did re-sign him.
Yeah, that's
Jacobs a good running back.
I still believe in Josh Jacob. I think he's still
he
good.
can come to Washington,
So, what do you think that like the Raiders signing Jimmy G? Is he the guy there for a couple years, or he just that bridge quarterback?
No.
He's a bridge for something else.
No.
He's not going to be the guy.
And I'm not hating.
Time manager.
I'm not hating because I'm a 49er fan, but I just he can't run. And they need,
well,
you got Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams needs somebody to air that ball out to him. And I'm telling you,
San Francisco was going to get a quarterback
with Jimmy.
Hey, but you were about to get you almost got a quarterback that wasn't very good with under pressure either, with Kirk Cousins. There had been talks.
I
also heard there were talks that if San Francisco got Cousins, it was would put them in a Super Bowl favorite.
I wouldn't poo-poo on Kirk Cousins. He can air that ball out. And we got Debo and we got CMC.
Well, Raiders pick is in.
There we go. It could be Hendon Hooker. Byron.
Might as well throw it out there.
I'd be shocked if it was a running back.
I really doubt it. Now with that re-signing of.
Well, yeah, no, that's why I said I'd be shocked to see.
But they're making moves in Vegas. So okay, they're taking defensive end Tyree Wilson to the Raiders.
That's a good pick.
Good pick, smart.
There you go. That's a good pick. That is a safe, smart pick. And
we'll pair him with Max Crosby.
Right.
Crosby, sorry. What do you think about that, Byron? Good pick by the Raiders?
Good pick. He's got a lot of potential. Tall, lean guy. And get trained up in the NFL and get after the quarterback. That's a good pick for them.
There you have it. And Ray, you're satisfied?
Yeah. I think. And guess what? You got another edge going next. I got Miles Murphy from Clemson going to the Atlanta Falcons.
How about you, Byron?
I have hometown boy, Nolan Smith, Georgia. That 4.39 speed kills. And I think the edge rushers they do have the Falcons. 2 sacks, 3 sacks. So they need somebody to get after the quarterback, and this kid could be the guy.
Tyree,
and they just Falcons are on the clock.
But they did. You know what? Lucas didn't go, so they might not go with that guy. And they might just go with Lucas because Lucas Van Ness did not get picked. But I do think a DE. Yeah, I think a DE is going, and I think it's either going to be Lucas Van Ness or, and if they don't, Miles Murphy from Clemson.
That suit is.
Oh, this. Oh no, sorry. Yeah,
Or
Goodell's behind.
or quarterback, Falcons. Ritter's the quarterback.
Ooh, yeah.
Levis is starting to slide.
They do.
That's a good point.
6'5", 271.
Right now, Desmond Ridder is the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons.
And Aaron's favorite guy, Heineke, is the number 2 guy.
They're saying best fit right now is Jay Carter, 6'3", 314 pounds from UGA, grade 93 overall, 6.
Not bad.
Oh my God, Tyrese, come on, bro. What's this? You see this boy's suit?
I've not seen it yet.
Right.
Hey, he's just letting out. He's just trying to be like his idol, Cam Newton. Come on, man.
Where is Cam Newton?
Home.
He's at home.
So Tyree
played. Oh man,
at Texas A&M and Texas Tech, Byron.
Yep.
What?
He is from. He was born in Alaska.
He's long.
Wilson, don't get in trouble in Sin City, man. Don't get in trouble.
You might get in trouble with that suit, though.
The second guy.
That suit is off.
He's got long speed. He's got power. They're calling him Chandler Jones. Like,
okay, he's long. He's real long.
6'6".
Oh, that suit!
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. That's why I said. That's why I brought up Cam Newton.
Yeah,
that is very Cam Newton like. He's just missing that big tall.
Hey, don't try to do like Chris Wilkins.
He either Cam or the only other one that did all that flashy stuff was Clinton Portis back.
He better stock a lot of bottled water, man, because that's the desert he playing in, and that's the desert he gonna be living in. It's hot out there in Vegas.
Yeah, which I've heard Oakland A's are going to move to Vegas too, right? Right.
Yeah, I've been hearing that as well.
Unfortunately, yeah, because
does any team want to be in Oakland?
I don't. I mean, the only thing they really building out there in that spot is the tiny houses, and
wow.
I mean, it's really bad. Like Jack London Square, that whole Oakland port and everything, they would really have to clean that up. It's bad.
It looks like okay, now the pick is in for Atlanta, but they just show Jalen Carter. Could he go to Atlanta?
Possible.
Good.
He's sliding too. He's sliding a little bit.
Yep. No, Falcons select Bijan Robinson, running back from Texas.
Wow. He was on ESPN. They had him through all this for overall, like, the best.
Yeah, you don't pick the running back that high, though. That's too high for a running back.
I agree 100%. I agree 100% with that. Yeah.
It's too high for running backs. They don't go that high. Except Saquon went at 6, right, Byron?
Who?
He was
number 2
Saquon
pick
Barkley?
that year. Yeah. And you see how that's working out for him. He turned down $12.5 million, and now he has to play on a 10. Well, if he's going to play, so didn't work out at all.
Seems to have worked out well for him.
He needs to fire his agent. That'd be the first one I would fire.
Yeah.
We turned down $13 million a year for 3 years. You know what? You're fired. Let me go find somebody else.
Maybe he should talk to Lamar Jackson, see who his agent is.
Yeah, him. Hey, you want to represent me, Lamar?
You got me all the money.
Lamar, you ain't playing that many games, man. You know that, right? Like, not just 1 year, but it's been a couple of years. You've been missing some games, man. How can you justify so much money?
But Lamar said it doesn't matter because I got paid.
That's right.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody else is getting paid. Why can't he? Wait
He
until
took-
Burrow. Wait until Burrow and Herbert on deck.
Oh man,
Burrow especially. Burrow's really gonna
Burrow
price
he gonna get paid.
They set the market on fire. I wouldn't be surprised if he got 60.
No,
Yeah.
the 60 guy is going to be Lawrence down the street. Trevor Lawrence is a couple, like about 2 or 3 more years behind them. Lawrence is going to be the $60 million guy.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, that's what? Yeah, I see that. I see that.
All that TV money.
Herbert can't. I mean, it ain't all his fault. But they get leads and then they give up leads and lose and stuff like that.
And then the first year, the coach, he hanging out in bars. But hey, Doug Peterson, I think he did a good job, and we shall see.
So to recap, Atlanta select running back Bijan Robinson from the Texas Longhorns. Probably the best running back in the class, right, Byron?
Yep. Can catch, could run, loose. Yep.
So they're going to stick with Riddler as the quarterback. So they're giving him a good weapon, right, Ray?
Yeah. You definitely need a weapon, and that's good. But I'm gonna say it, and I agree. I think that was too high for a running back.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Would you have Robinson going, Byron? Like what was your mock say?
I was having him drop all the way down, and then Jerry Jones break his neck running up there to give him.
That would have been interesting.
I had him going 27th, Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
I had him going to Buffalo Bills at 27.
I remember that. Yeah, that's crazy. So Bijan Robinson going to Atlanta. Next pick is the Chicago Bears. Any thoughts on that? Who should the Bears get?
Everybody.
I know.
My pick got
There's a trade.
I had Devon Witherspoon, but he already went. So
there's a trade. Bears are trading with the Eagles.
Yep.
Oh,
Eagles.
There they go. They move.
Howie Roseman.
Either Carter or Skoronsky, the guard tackle from Northwestern. It might be Jalen Carter.
So I got Peter from Northwestern going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Skoronsky? Yeah, Northwest. Yeah, I got him going to Eagles.
Oh, there go the Eagles again, moving around, making those moves. I hate those guys.
Eagles, Super Bowl contenders, made it to the Super Bowl. They couldn't beat the Chiefs, so we'll see if they add on to that roster, a stack roster, which we heard Derrick Henry might go into the Eagles, right, Byron? Was that a rumor or was that
was another rumor, or maybe even Dalvin Cook, one of those two. That's what they've been talking about around here after the Bijan.
The pick is in. Jalen Carter to the Eagles at number 9.
That's what they promised him. That was on the news.
So they had actually Jalen Carter was best overall, but best fit they said was Van Ness. From they had Van Ness as the best fit, but hey, Jalen Carter.
He's good enough, isn't he? But the Eagles, Aaron, are the best team in the NFC East still?
Well, I would like to say Washington, but I as a fan, I will always say my team.
There you go.
As a realist, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. But at this stage, yes, the Eagles are up there.
Unbelievable.
I would have to go Eagles, Giants, Washington, and throw Dallas at the bottom, but that's just because I can't ever give Dallas the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, Dallas. We'll see. Where is Jerry Jones going to be at when he makes these picks? In his yacht?
He'll probably be, sitting out there on the yacht, enjoying the scenery while he says, "All right, we're building our Super Bowl team again."
For the 28th year in a row.
Which Zeke has, he's not with a team yet. Like he's not with like any team so far.
Damn,
So,
I think he's spent, bro. I mean, come on, man. Take a pound of running back. Not a long shelf life.
Stop.
Not a long shelf life.
But now that the Eagles have the two Georgia boys now, Jordan Davis, they drafted last year, and now they got this guy. So hopefully they can motivate each other, to play well, because Jordan Davis was hurt a lot last year, and he was supposed to have been the second coming of Merlin Olsen, Bob Lilly, Randy White, and everybody. He sort of fell off the cliff last year. So we'll see. We'll see if they can motivate each other. Fletcher Cox, came back, for another year. Brandon Graham's getting a little long in the tooth. He's still there. And their defensive line, we'll see.
So Jalen Carter is reuniting with Jordan Davis and the Kobe Dean with the Eagles. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. A Georgia guy. Well, Georgia has been, have been pumping out a lot of talent out there. So looking good for them. That's a good piece.
You get his finger fixed.
Yeah, but the Kobe Dean didn't play a lot last year either.
Oh no.
No.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Next, Eagles are picking after them. It's the Bears. Just one spot they traded up. It's incredible.
What did they have to give up? Did he tell it that?
I'll get you down that one. That's a good question.
Well, the Eagles do have the 30th pick.
Yeah, top 10 gave up. Oh, Eagles gave up a 2024 fourth rounder to move up a spot. So,
wow.
2024. They tried a few other entry points, by the way. But yeah, okay. Off-field concerns, but we'll see what happens. Jalen Carter.
Philly's kind of, I hope we don't come up here and get any trouble, because they're a little rough around here. The Philadelphia, they're not that bad, but just he doesn't need certain areas he doesn't need to go to.
Pick is in for Philly.
Took the guy from Alabama. I think.
This Bijan Robinson is a nice Falcons hat.
Mm-hmm.
A nice suit too. It's like leather. Man, NIL money.
Leather.
I bet you will.
They make leather money.
He won't be wearing that leather hat, that heat down there in Georgia.
Oh no, he won't.
No.
He's gonna regret it real fast.
He's gonna melt like butter.
But they got Bears received 10th overall pick and a 4th round pick in 2024.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now with this like NIL money, a lot of these players want to stick in college a bit, right? A little bit longer.
A little bit longer. Some of them like 35 years old. Some of them keep playing.
35 years old.
Like Herndon Hooker's like 25.
Yeah.
And it's a couple other ones that have been, that are 24, 25 years old. When I came, I was 22 years old.
Kevin Durant said congratulations to the new Atlanta Falcons, Robinson, Texas.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, it's his alma mater. Yeah.
The former Warriors player.
Yes.
Former Nets player.
Yeah.
He's doing well with Phoenix. I mean, they're doing
They're doing
good driving.
Yeah, they're doing good.
He hasn't been there long enough to get on people's nerves.
Right, the real deal. On the court. Yeah.
I remember when Charles Barkley doesn't like him much.
Charles Barkley don't like nobody.
You don't like nobody. Jalen Carter.
Yep.
Jalen Carter.
Yeah, they took him. Yeah, okay.
They took him.
They took him.
The Bears got to take an offensive lineman.
All right, we got to pick in. We're kind of like a little bit ahead. Bears are selecting Tennessee offensive tackle Darnell Wright at number 10.
The Bears.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about that pick, guys? Byron doesn't like it.
He's mainly a right tackle, where he played, at Tennessee, and for weeks, Skoronski from Northwestern has been, the top ranked guy, and for them, for Paris Johnson to skip over him, then Darnell Wright, go skip over this guy, I don't know.
It's okay. It's whatever.
It's fine.
They needed a receiver. Tennessee needed a receiver. And their needs, number one was their receiver. I picked Jackson Smith, Ohio State receiver for Tennessee. But
who knows? So we got the first 10 picks of the NFL draft so far, and it's been quite predicting. Like the first two, number one, Carolina Panthers went for Bryce Young. Number two, Texans went for CJ Stroud. So it's been, and of course, a few trades by Texans who got back to back. Got Will Anderson at number 3, and of course, Arizona also moved up a bit. So quite, I can't say if it's like the trading draft, but
all right, there we go.
That Perez Johnson Jr. That's I'm gonna say that was a reach. At number 6. That's gonna be my like.
All right.
What?
I did a bit of a splurge here. I ended up getting the NFL Plus subscription again.
Oh, you gave in.
I gave in for the annual.
Which you can see all the local games, right, or something. Or you can see
local, but I also get all the off-season stuff, the draft stuff, so I get access to like the NFL Plus draft room, all that fancy stuff.
Wow. Who will be getting NFL ticket on YouTube?
Not me.
Nope.
Not me. I will use that money and I will go to games instead.
Yeah.
I'm close enough. I'll be close enough now. I'll be actually able to go to the majority of the home games.
So at number 4, Colts chose Anthony Richardson from Florida. Seahawks at 5 chose Witherspoon. 6 Cardinals selected Perez Johnson, which was probably the big surprise of the night. And then we'll go from there.
Larry Wilson, number 7.
Yeah.
Bijan, number 8.
Bijan Johnson went to the
Falcons.
Wilson went to Las Vegas. 9 Eagles, Jalen Carter. So
Bears need defense. What do they need? Defense,
selected,
offense, everything.
Selected Darnell Wright.
Yeah. Tennessee needs
a tackle.
Washington, they can't even list all the needs we need.
Where's Washington?
Oh man.
I know. I'm looking at
Jalen Carter's crying. Yeah, I mean,
and I know, like, I know they say there's still rumor that we could go after a quarterback, even though they're saying, that they say, well, we still have faith in Sam Howell.
They need that chain choking you, man. You need that chain need to come down a little bit. That chain's choking that boy's neck. It's like
Jalen Carter crying. He's excited. He had a tough offseason, but he's not off the hook, right? Like he still has to deal with his off the field.
No, that's all taken care of. That's done.
Oh,
got like probation, community service, and stuff like that. And all they'll do is they'll transfer that stuff up here. That's all they'll do.
Interesting.
But maybe I might see him doing something around here, community service. Say, well, what's up, man?
I don't know if Washington gets one of their games when they end up facing the Eagles. I might make a trip up to Philly to go see it.
Nice.
I'll have to hide because I can't cheer for Washington, especially.
You can't wear the red.
Don't wear that stuff up here. Woo, you be asking for it.
I will just wear plain clothing
That's
to
all you need
blend
to wear.
in.
And Commanders got pick number 16, so they're kind of coming up. And also Tex, I think. Yeah,
It'll be interesting because we need a cornerback, a lot offensive line, and a tight end. But I still think they're going to go offensive. I think they're going to go offensive line.
So the Eagles have never drafted a running back, a cornerback, a tight end, or a safety in the first round. Ever. Never.
Oh,
Wow.
that explains a lot.
Bears pick is in.
Yep.
Darnell Wright.
Well, for Aaron, speaking of coming to Philadelphia, one of my guys, law enforcement, got knocked out in the bathroom one time.
Oh,
Wow.
Because he was wearing his other team's gear. Knocked him out. We didn't know where he was. Went looking for him, and he was laid out on the floor, and they were just stepping over top of him, going to the bathroom and doing whatever.
Oh.
They probably thought he was drunk.
Man,
probably.
He was beat up.
I got some Raider stories. I got some. I mean, I seen a Colt fan hung over the balcony by his feet. I don't know if you ever seen the 5 heartbeats, and the guy said, "My hours are from 2," and he was holding that guy over. He was like, "Man, that's how that guy was." Crazy.
Wow, people are crazy out there. It's a game, man. That's all it is, man. Don't take it so serious.
Yeah,
that's
I
Philly,
agree.
but that's like Philly fans. It doesn't matter the sport.
Yeah.
That's every team, every Philly team like that.
The Sixers are really not that bad.
No.
But the Phillies, like the baseball team, yes.
I know we left your stadium, man. Y'all was kicking some of the fans in the butt as they was walking to the cars at the game. But
they're passionate. There goes the word. They're passionate.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, the Giants used to play them 3 times. They used to play them every preseason as well. And we went one year with my father, and they decided to set the stands on fire.
Why doesn't that not surprise me?
And it wasn't even their own. It wasn't even their own stand. They had played at Princeton University, and they were like the wood stand, like the wood stand. And it was ablaze too.
Oh, I bet it was. Tennessee pick is in.
The Titans, which they might let go of Derrick Henry, right? Eventually.
He got another good 2 years in him.
I think he was the main guy.
You got to squeeze another year out of him at least.
At least 2 years.
Yeah, these running backs don't last that long.
No,
not the way they're using them like they're using them the way they ran. It's a run first league, and some of the
teams. All right, the pick is in for Tennessee. They're picking Northwestern's guard Peter Skoronski at number 11.
Yeah. Good pick.
Good protection.
Yeah.
For who? Who's going to be the quarterback there?
The guy that's there now, whoever he is.
Tannehill.
The guy from Liberty.
One of them guys. He's a quarterback. That's all we know.
That's pretty good. Yeah, which you had him a little bit higher, right, Byron?
Yeah. I had him 9 going to Chicago.
Okay. So he was not that far from your mock-up.
What do I have?
Peter Skoronski. He is from Northwestern Wildcats, Big Ten offensive lineman. Pretty big guy.
I wanted to see him in Philly.
They were complaining about with him that he had short arms. That was like the big thing with him, that his arms are short. I don't know what people think, little alligator arm things going on, but that was like the
T-Rex
big thing.
arms.
Yeah, they want arms. They want arms that are, the knuckles are dragging on the ground. That kind of thing.
6 feet arms.
Yeah.
Lions on the clock. Then we got 1, 2, 3. Then 3 more ahead of Washington getting their pick in.
We'll probably close out the show when the Commanders pick. We'll keep the adrenaline. But when was a good draft year for the Commanders, Aaron? From the top of your head, I know it's a lot of years, but what was the best pick?
I don't even know. There's too many.
I mean, Chase Young was pretty big.
He was. I mean, he was, but I still think the best player we had in a draft that was Sean Taylor. I mean, we haven't. Yeah. Prior to Taylor, I mean, if I'm going way back,
Redskins years,
countless players, but LeVar Arrington was one, but Sean Taylor, we've just never been the same since we lost him.
Yeah, which he died at 29, right?
Yeah, he was way too young.
Yeah.
How about you, Ray, for the Niners? What was your the best draft pick ever? Joe Montana?
Steve Young, Jerry Rice.
Pick somebody.
Ronnie Lott.
Ronnie Lott. Oh man.
Roger.
Man.
Man, the list goes on.
There's been a lot, man.
Most important pick ever.
But I remember Vernon Davis. I was really excited about Vernon Davis, and I had a Vernon Davis 85 jersey and everything. But you know who we had at quarterback. I mean, he didn't get good until he went to Kansas City. Then he almost lost his leg. Oh my God! I'm having a.
Well, Montana went to Kansas City.
Well,
I know
Alex Smith.
Come on.
I was waiting to see if he was going to
Smith. Alex Smith.
That was the curse of Washington.
How would you rate Jeff Garcia?
He decent for a minute.
He was decent, man. I don't like how T.O. did him though, man. T.O. really did that man dirty on an interview.
Does that not surprise you?
He'll do everybody. Did everybody.
I know that's what
I was like, I mean, no, he even talked about the man's he went hard on Garcia and but not as hard as he went Stephen A. Smith when he said that what's his name is more black. He said, Max, you can come to the barbecue. Stephen A. Smith, you can't come to the barbecue, man. Oh my God. On First Take, I was like, no, man. Wow.
Yeah. And for us, Dolphins, Kevin, is probably Dan Marino in 1984. 83, right?
Dan Marino, 83. Yeah.
83, yeah.
Yeah.
What about me? You know you're going to forget me?
True. How about you, Byron?
Now I feel better now. Come on. You know who? Lawrence Taylor, man. Lawrence Taylor, baby.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
All those little shenanigans, on the New Jersey Turnpike and all the craziness. He was still a great player.
All right.
I got to throw in Patrick Willis. A lot of people too soon.
Patrick Willis. Too soon. He was a great quarterback.
Gone too soon.
Lions at number 12. They select Alabama running back Jahmyr Gibbs.
Wow.
They went with a running back.
That's way too high.
But that's not even a need of theirs.
Oh man.
Oh Lord, geez.
What?
Well, it's Detroit, so
yeah. Which Lions have Dante Swift, David Montgomery already. I guess they just want to stack up the running backs. I don't know.
But they need defensive linemen. They need a cornerback. They need help at tight end.
That's a head scratcher. That's a
Why, Ray? Why? They want their Barry Sanders.
He's not Barry Sanders.
No,
He's not even bit.
Or Billy Sims.
It's picks like this that get GMs and people fired. Get people fired. Like what? Like,
but who makes these picks, guys? Is it the GM? Is it between the GM and the coach? Is it the owner?
Well, it depends on the team, because it depends on the team. Sometimes it's the GM, some of it's the owner. I mean, a few teams that used to be the owner. Well, one at least is still the owner. Dallas, there's only the owner. Washington used to be the owner, no matter who else was in charge.
And name only owner and name only.
A lot of it, I think, it's with the coach. It's what else does the coach control? Is he coach?
Actually, ESPN said the best fit would have been a tight end.
That's what they needed. They needed another pass catcher.
Dalton Kincaid would have been the best fit. 6'4", 246 pounds from Utah. Overall ranking 14, grade 91 would have been the best fit.
Incredible.
Why they would take a running back that high when you got all these other running backs that are not as scrappy, but all these running backs that are sitting, waiting to sign, deals with different teams. This is
so. Yeah, I don't know with that one. That one I really don't know.
That was dumb. I'm sorry. I mean, I ain't trying to say I know more than anybody, but I'm just neat. Like, why? It's a dumb.
That's probably the worst pick of the night.
Well, let's see how the fans react, because all the fans every time they show the fans, they're cheering. I don't know if they're going to be cheering with that.
Is there Lion fans in Kansas City tonight?
No,
they might be in hiding.
The Swift lead.
Wait a minute, hold on. Which one is his mama? Because he got a woman on one side and another woman on the other side.
Oh, Lord.
Is that his girlfriend?
No, that
Blondie?
one cannot be his girlfriend.
It's just too old.
Which one is his mama?
Oh, man.
Whichever one hugged him first.
Jamar Gibbs.
That's got to be a school teacher, somebody that inspired.
Professor.
What do y'all think with Green Bay? Because obviously they need receiver and tight end are clear things. Could you? But then again, I could see him go that route. But at this point, I don't even know anymore, because some of these teams are making head scratchers.
I had a DL with Khalija Kanzi from Pitt. I had going to
maybe they'll get another quarterback.
Don't be surprised.
I wouldn't. I don't know how. I mean, I honestly don't know how they're sold on Love.
They must have seen something in practice, with this guy. He has to have some talent. He still was a first-round pick. So
yeah,
you have to give up Aaron. But did they give up Aaron because Aaron didn't want to be there, or
Aaron didn't want to be there.
No, because he said he was going to retire, but he's all smiling and happy that he's playing for the Jets, and I just don't buy it.
He was wearing a Jets sweatshirt coming in.
I mean, and you listen to listen to the conference. He said everything that Jets fans wanted to hear.
Yeah, I saw one Super Bowl trophy.
That trophy looks lonely. I'm okay with being number 8. I don't want to be number 12. Like, come on.
He was eating humble pie. But he looked pretty happy though.
I don't know, man. Hey,
yeah, you can be happy, but when that season starts and he's not winning.
How many wins do you think the Jets will get next season?
8,
9,
8,
7.
You think so, Kevin?
7.
We get
I'll go 8. I'll go with 8.
7. And
but then again, who knows? Because
but they have weapons.
I see him getting hurt too. I also see him getting. I mean, I don't wish nobody ever to get hurt, but I don't know about that line, and I don't know. I see him getting hurt.
We've had 12 picks and 2 running backs have already gone off the board.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So, Ray, what is ESPN projecting? What is the computer saying that the Packers should get?
Okay, so best available would be Christian Gonzalez, the cornerback from Oregon. But they're saying best fit again is the tight end. Dalton would be the best fit.
The NFL draft room is saying they need a safety, a tight end, and a receiver. So that goes along with what you're saying with the tight end.
So that's
there has not been a tight end selected yet.
Yeah,
maybe he could be the guy.
He might be.
Byron, who you got the Packers picking in your mocks?
The tight end from Utah, Dalton Kincaid.
Well, the pick is in, so they made their pick pretty quickly.
I picked a DL, Khalija Kanzi from Pitt. I hope I said his name right, but
he's good.
I do think it might be a tight end though, because Love is gonna need some love.
Yeah, and we don't know how he is. You know,
I mean, you've seen Love come in on cleanup duty basically.
He needed a Bubba Frank. He needs a
snuggie. A snuggie.
We got to pick Packers select Lucas Van Ness, number 13, defensive end. That's what they said they needed.
Okay. I mean, I'm not. He was that. I had him going like 5th round.
Well, they did say they.
I mean, I'm sorry, 5th. I had him going 5th. With the Seahawks,
they did say the analysis did say that the Packers needed to tighten up the defensive backfield, so that kind of goes there. So Patriots on the clock. How much do we want to bet they go? No matter what it says that their needs are, do we think that they would go for another quarterback?
Yeah. I don't know, because Belichick was upset with Mac Jones. He went to a third-party quarterback people to train or something, and they got upset over that Belichick.
Yeah, I mean, there's rumors that they would be doing this again, going after another quarterback. So it'll be interesting.
Who you got, Byron, for the Patriots?
Well, since mine's been all blown up, them taking an offensive tackle, probably like Broderick Jones is still available from Georgia. Maybe offensive tackle, cornerback Gonzalez maybe could be a good pick for them. But this draft has been weird. 2 running backs. I never thought that would happen.
So
and it wasn't Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, your best quarterback right now available would be your boy from Kentucky.
Oh, we forgot all about him.
Yeah, Will
I can pick up
Broderick Jones, Georgia, offensive tackle.
NFL is saying
Venice.
Hold on, Pat. The Patriots cornerback, offensive line, and a wide receiver.
There's one guy holding a beer. I'm not sure if he's allowed to do that in there.
I was looking up, like, they were, if you did the NFL draft, they actually have a thing where it's the best costumes and stuff for the NFL draft this year.
Wow. Look at Van Ness with a nice shirt on, 2 hot chicks right next to him, both.
Whoa, man.
No, a couple. He's
got that one guy in the back, just like, hey, let me in on his section.
They said he's got violent hands.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
On the field?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow, that guy's huge.
He is big.
Oh my goodness. That's a Iowa corn
fed. Which is where Aaron lives, around there. Where arena football is huge over there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
We love our arena football over here too, man. We got our Bay Area Panthers indoor and
Jose, right?
Yeah. Well, the Bay Area Panthers, they play in Oakland because nobody else is playing in Oakland, so
they got some availability, some venues available. Okay, Steelers are trading up with the Patriots.
What?
What?
Steelers were at
The
17.
Pittsburgh Steelers
All right.
at number 14. How about that, Byron?
Christian Gonzalez.
You think so?
Throw that.
Yeah,
That's a lock.
You know what? I agree.
In the
Okay, I
cupboard.
don't
agree.
Top shelf.
He's right now. Right now, they got him on ESPN as overall,
So
and
Steelers
he's
were what are they
overall best
looking?
pick.
Cornerback, defensive, and offensive lineman is what they needed. Offensive tackle is the Steelers' biggest concern.
But they have right now best fit offensive tackle would be B. Jones from UGA, 300 pounds.
Their corner or lineman.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this man, I just I don't know anymore.
So Patriots will get number
They go after
17,
Washington,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're down
17.
17 now. So
that is a Bill Belichick move.
yeah. Oh yeah, it is.
Pick up more, picks, more picks, and then pick some guy you never heard of from Mississippi State University of wherever.
I mean, that's what
up.
Belichick does, though. That's
Next
what he
man
does.
up.
They're good with money. They're good with budgets.
I don't know how Belichick does that, but man, he is spot on figuring that stuff out sometimes.
Quite impressive. So Steelers are going defense, right, Ray?
Yes.
And what is ESPN projecting? Anything they're saying?
I think so.
They're basically saying Gonzalez is best available, and I think it's going to be Gonzalez, but best fit would be B. Jones from UGA.
You don't think they're going to go with offensive line?
They do need to protect a young quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I mean, to me, that would be a bigger concern than their defense.
Which is Kenny Pickett, the quarterback for the Steelers, who got drafted last year from Pittsburgh. So did okay season.
Don't forget Jersey guy, Ocean Township, New Jersey.
That too.
I was really impressed with some of his. He's got. Let's not forget the receiver that he has too. This guy, he was throwing guy was doing some straight OGB. Hello, the catches and stuff with it.
The catch.
You're thinking David, right? You're thinking that David kid.
All right, we got a pick. Steelers got from Georgia offensive tackle Broderick Jones.
There you go.
Aaron said offensive tackle.
I told
he was the best fit. He was the best fit.
He's from Georgia. He has to be that good, right?
Yeah.
Good pick by Steelers.
Look who's up next.
Mike Tomlin.
The Jets on the clock. So do you think Rodgers has a say in any of this?
Of course
he has some input.
He's sitting right there. He's right there.
He's in the draft room with them. All right.
Oh yeah, he's with
who I want.
Yeah, give me that tight end. Give me that tight end from Utah.
So Kevin, do you think Jets might end up third in the AFC East?
Well, it's going to be a race for the bottom with them in New England. So.
Ooh, okay. Said it.
Ooh.
Race for the bottom. I'm a homer, man. I'm a homer. I'm like my man Aaron. I'm a homer.
The analysis says the Jets, it's offensive line, defensive line. But the problem is then you also got to do the Rodgers factor, which means it's who Rodgers wants.
How about this?
They go to terrible towels.
Christian Gonzalez, cornerback, match him up with Sauce Gardner on the other side.
That would be good.
Not bad. So far, this mid round's been good. Lions probably the worst draft pick.
Yeah.
That's
They were already stacked at running back, but you had so many other people
They like their running backs in Detroit, Ray.
Yeah.
And probably Houston is having a good night, I think.
Big boy.
So I'm wondering if we'll see them go after a center, or if they do offensive tackle or a center, they're going to go after a defensive tackle to go next to Quinnen Williams.
Oh,
or it's going to be somebody else that I don't know that Rodgers said to pick up.
The kid from Pitt, Kalaji Cansey, the
Yeah.
defensive lineman. The second coming of Aaron Donald, allegedly.
Where's Aaron Donald?
That's who I have going at 15.
Not a good thing.
The dude from Pitt going at number 15 to the
I don't know. Christian Gonzalez corner, match him up with Sauce Gardner on the other side. Woo.
right.
He's still available, right?
So
What you trying to match up the two beasts we got?
best available is Gonzalez. Best fit
I have to match up with
would
them
be
two.
Cansey. Cansey would be the best fit.
It'll be interesting.
I'd have to. He's a big corner, 6'2", fits that style of thing. Tall corners.
But Cansey is overall ranked at 20. His grade is a 90. Gonzalez is overall ranked 8. Grade is a 92. I go with the best available. If I was, I'd go with Gonzalez.
For the Jets.
Yes, I go with Gonzalez.
Gonzalez and Byron, who you got for the Jets? Gonzalez probably big.
Yeah, Gonzalez, man, match him up with Sauce Gardner on the other side. You got 2 lockdown corners. 2.
Yep.
Man. This spells Revis Island.
Ooh.
Wow.
You like that? You like that? Let me stop.
Najee Harris running behind Broderick Jones. Imagine that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm surprised Washington hasn't made. It'll be interesting as long if they're going to stick with that number 16 or if they're going to do something once they're on the clock.
Dan Snyder's last draft.
Oh,
he's probably home. He's home
counting dollars.
He does something. If he does something to screw this team up, oh my God, more than he already has, I'll be so mad.
His 40-yard dash was 4.38. Christian.
Oh, I'd be mad.
Yeah, the timing. Gosh, I wish they sold it before the draft. I mean, Josh Harris would have made some good moves.
Yeah,
and Magic Johnson, right, Byron?
Magic Johnson. They should have sold the team to Bezos.
Oh, like he wasn't interested. I heard
he was.
Bezos wanted it. Snyder.
Yeah, but he got the Washington Post, man. That would have been a conflict of
interest.
Interest or something. He could have sold the Post. He'd have been all right. He probably would have sold it.
He wasn't getting. Snyder said point blank, "I'm not selling it to Bezos."
So Bezos, I'm not gonna submit a bid. What's the point?
I mean, not that he couldn't submit one that would be higher than anybody else's.
But man, shut up before we start looking back into your books. I ain't talking about the books you tried to show us. I'm talking about the books you hide in the back that you don't want nobody to see.
A huge bonfire is going to happen before the sale. But his legal stuff will still continue.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not going to stop after the sale. But he bought that team for $800 million.
What?
Look at the return value he's getting.
Big time.
Yeah, that was good. I can't hate on the investment. That was a good investment.
Because at the time that was like one of the highest selling teams.
That was a lot of money back then.
I mean, essentially destroyed the franchise, but he's making a killing off of the resale value.
Oh gosh.
I can go retire to some island and say, you know what? Done. Goodbye.
I had the money at the Cayman Islands.
I go buy the Cayman Island.
It's true. It was $6 billion. Gosh, incredible. All right, we're on the Jets. So far, Kansas City's not a bad hose. I like it.
No, I like when the teams come in. They got the colors of the team up against the building. I think that's
brilliant.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was on like the draft was on a Saturday, and it was in a hotel in New York, I think. It was not that.
Yeah, it wasn't Saturday, Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That was during the days when the Pro Bowl was after the Super Bowl, and they allowed you to play.
And they notified you by telegram. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Fax machine.
Signal. Yeah, fax machine. I don't think we had fax machines then when I played. I don't think it was fax machines around.
That's what Barry Sanders sent.
Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard, Tyler.
All right, to
Pieces
recap,
to the
we're on the
puzzle.
Jets pick at 15, Steelers at 14 pick Broderick Jones, 13 Packers selected Lucas Van Ness, Lions Jamar Gibbs. So we're waiting on the Jets. Jets could go anywhere, but the guys
saying Kincaid is what their looks like, but I don't know.
If they pick a tight end, that's because Aaron Rodgers called in from home from the darkest room, and that's what he wants.
And he got what's his name? Pat's in there eating a bowl of some chips with him, and they're watching.
Yeah, his buddy Nathaniel Hackett, the OC for them. Yeah, that's his buddy. That's his guy.
That's gonna make a trade.
One kid wearing white suit.
Nolan Smith is another one. Looks like potential that they
He's
could
playing
go
cards or something.
This is important, man. This is history because Aaron Rodgers,
his first pick,
like
yeah,
it is history. When this is Rodgers' first pick as a,
yeah, probably as a front office position or front office say.
Probably got an own office too.
Yeah. You know who had his own? What's his name? That plays for the Broncos.
Russell.
Yeah.
We see how that worked. See how that worked out?
Exactly.
It worked out real well.
Exactly.
Ain't work out at all.
Was it Russell Wilson or was it Nathaniel Hackett?
Russell.
I'm sure.
Quick note, guys. There's no wide receiver has been selected yet.
Well, pick is in. Who did Rodgers get? Who did Rodgers pick?
Tight end.
Watch it be a tight end.
It might be. What do you think, Kevin?
I bet you it's Kincaid. Watch it be Kincaid.
I don't know. I'm very interested in seeing this pick.
Wait. I got jumped.
Got to be something off.
Okay, they select Iowa State defensive end. Will McDonald the fourth.
Okay, good.
All right.
Defensive end. Byron, your thoughts?
Good.
He's a good pick. Yeah, he's a good pick. He's trying to build something. Under the defense. You got Quentin Williams and the guys. They got some dogs in the front line. The linebacker Mosley, one of the linebackers. So Gardner. So it's a good pick. Style is a defensive guy. So I guess Aaron Rodgers did get his way.
That makes sense for the Jets, right, Aaron?
Yeah, I mean it does. That was one of the things they were saying. They don't have somebody to stack up next to Williams, so this makes sense that they would go with go that route.
Quentin Williams.
I think it came down to him, or it was going to go. They were going to go off Utah's Kincaid.
Ray, your thoughts? Was that what the Jets needed, or were you blown away?
Nah, I'm not blown away by this pick, and I probably, no, not.
You seem disappointed that they did not go with Rodgers.
You're a Jets fan or something.
No, I'm just. That's not who I wouldn't have went. I would have. This is another wasted pick. Sorry.
Interested.
Washington's up on the clock.
Commanders, this is the moment we've been waiting for all night.
This will be this is going to be the moment to decide if we finally break out of the cellar.
Dan Snyder's last pick of his career. I mean, not last pick. He's gonna screw. No, I can't.
You know what? I wouldn't be shocked if somehow. Look, if they say Washington's pick is in and it's a punter, then we know who made it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be my going away gift. I fix you.
Oh man, I would just be like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
That'd be definitely a Snyder pick.
That would be so bad.
But and we'll see if the new ownership keeps Rivera too.
Yeah, I know that's going to be the key. That's going to be the interesting thing. I guarantee that will be the big thing if with new ownership. The big talk will be, well, Rivera will be playing for his job type deal, because they're gonna, or are they even gonna keep him during the season? Are they just gonna cut ties and let him go and move on?
Yeah, quite question. So we'll see what happens. The Jets They selected a defensive end, Will McDonald IV from Iowa State, another Iowa guy coming in, another piece for Robert Salah. All the guys are okay with it. Except Ray's not too excited about it.
Yeah.
Byron and Aaron say, "Hey, that's great. That's a great pick."
He was overall ranked 25, grade at 89, and they actually I think this was a reach. I think this was a reach because you still got a lot of guys ahead of him that they could have got. This is somebody that they easily could have gotten. I don't know.
A little bit later.
Miles Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the kid that they let come up there to hype up the Jets fans?
Dude, that's a leprechaun. What are you talking about? That's a little leprechaun, little green suit.
I'm sorry, I've never heard such hype for the Jets before.
Yeah, the Jets are quite something.
Oh wow, man, that kid even got me hyped for the Jets.
Will McDonald IV. Let's see what he's wearing. If they have a camera on him, probably not. Apparently, was not a top prospect. I guess.
No, he wasn't invited.
He was not invited. He didn't get the invite.
He's home chilling right now, counting his money. I'm getting ready to get paid.
When do they get the first paychecks, guys? Byron.
First game. Well, they get
first game.
So
game
just
check.
so
first game. They get a little
little
they
taste.
get a certain salary for preseason.
Well, they'll get their signing bonus.
I had McDonald going with the Kansas City Chiefs at 31.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so he made the first round.
But I had him like
Dead last. Yeah.
at the bottom.
30, yeah. 31. I thought it's supposed to be it's supposed to be 32. That's right. Thank you, Stephen Ross.
How about you, Byron? Would you had McDonald at?
Nowhere.
Interesting.
No, I figured he'd be like a second. I heard of the guy. I watched him play a couple of times. I figured he'd be, the second round, there.
So the
Commanders
ESPN
take.
So the
Aaron, you ready for that?
Yep, let me hear it. Let's
Cornerback Emmanuel Forbes from Mississippi State. Is that good or bad?
Good thing I'm betting.
That's not what I thought, but I mean, we need a cornerback. So
I had Emmanuel Forbes going 25 to the New York Giants.
He's 100.
wow.
He's 166 pounds.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna
Lightweight.
get bullied.
Oh,
it's
Lord.
gonna get broken.
I get bullied.
Interesting. Well, there you go. We don't know if that was a Snyder pick, right, Ray?
That's a Snyder pick.
Yeah.
Even I have to agree that.
I agree.
Is he by himself with his wife? And he makes a phone call?
Well, yeah, probably him and his mistress or somebody.
Wow, the mistress.
Hey, hide them documents.
God, man, he waited. How? Oh,
I don't know about that pick.
I don't know either.
What do you think?
Look at that.
Ray, was that a good pick? Bad pick?
No,
Okay.
that was a really, really, really bad pick, man. You got a lot of premium picks still on.
Well,
the
we're just
board.
trying to maintain that streak we've got going for most consecutive seasons with without 11 plus wins, and we're sitting at 31.
He wasn't. So they got Gonzalez best available. But check it out. Best fit ESPN had the quarterback. They had a quarterback best fit.
Gonzalez and Porter were both there that we could have taken.
And both of them are. I think they were higher ranked than this guy Forbes. So why? But he was a baller. He's not bad. He's tall, but he's just 160 pounds though.
Yeah,
I
mean, how tall is he?
Like 6'2", probably.
Oh,
I mean,
Emmanuel Forbes on the
6'1".
I mean, I guess
I just got him coming later. I got him down.
I guess I'm thinking weight wise, it's not. I mean, it's less than when Daryl Green played.
He's 6 feet.
6 feet, 166 pounds.
Daryl Green was 5'9", 184 when he played in the NFL.
Right.
This kid's smaller.
So if he's 6 foot, that means officially he's 5'10".
He better have some serious speed.
He does. Oh,
Okay.
he does.
I mean, I would love to see another like a Darrell Green style cornerback come into for Washington.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you take Christian Gonzalez, who's a bigger quarterback, just as fast?
Yeah,
Thank you.
So,
I don't know. This is why I wanted Snyder gone before the draft.
I know this is the bad timing. I hate that. We're like a month away.
I mean, I thought they were going to offer. I was figured he would screw the draft up in the draft. He was going to pay a ton of money to get Lamar Jackson. Be like, well, we'll sign your contract in July. And he'd be gone, and it wouldn't be anybody. It wouldn't be his problem.
Well, there you have it. We got.
Oh, that is another head scratcher. Well, I mean, we've got. Do we put this one as a bigger head scratch or Detroit's?
No,
Detroit by
I
far.
think Detroit still wins
Detroit, because she already stocked up on the running backs, and I don't know.
And it's before Christian Gonzalez too, Byron.
Yeah, Christian and Porter. You got two of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Why would you take this kid? Nothing against it, but
the draft room thought that Washington was going to go with the quarterback.
Well, there you have it. This has to be a Snyder decision.
Yeah, I mean, clearly.
All right, fellas, I gotta roll.
All right, guys. Yeah. We're gonna end the show tonight. Before we go, what's the best way to reach you, Kevin?
Email KevinTyree1987@gmail.com.
And we got Aaron Bernstein, Vet. What's the best way to reach you?
You can get me on Twitter, Vet Gaming 82.
There you have it. And Ray Sherrod, what is the best way to reach you? To ask you about the Warriors.
Twitter, holler at me. Let's go Warriors. Let's do this with 3-2. Let's just
close it out this Friday.
We're the defending champ. We them boys. Don't forget, we got Steph. We got Draymond. Ray3473 on Twitter. I do a show with Aaron, Sports Talk 101. We'll be doing that, right after this man takes a break. He's been back and forth traveling and stuff.
He's moving.
Yeah, but it's been great working with Byron and working with Kevin. These guys are very knowledgeable. Shout out to Vic. And thank you, Santiago, for the invite. You guys are great.
No problem, guys. Great to have you. And Byron, what's the best way to reach you? And when's the next Jersey Boys Sports Talk?
I'm easy. On Facebook, that's it. I don't mess with Twitter and all the other stuff. Jersey Boys, 8 o'clock. Here, I'm doing my usual 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Every Thursday. Next week, we'll be going over, the Giants, draft, all the guys they picked and depth chart and stuff like that, see how we're going to look next year. Maybe I may even throw the Commanders and the Eagles in, who knows?
There you go. NFC East has been more of that. And of course, Giants pick a little bit later at number 26, but you can reach us at thesportscast.net or the Sportscast1 on Twitter and Instagram. Jersey Boys Sports Talk every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Victor is on us. He's out of town this week, but he'll be back next week and he'll recap everything. But I appreciate you guys. This NFL draft has been fantastic. Not the best NFL draft year, but definitely some head scratchers. But we'll be back in the future shows tomorrow. We'll have a recap, and next week some more going on. Guys, appreciate you, and let's go football.
All right.